vision of adults. Parental discretion is advised.
Gas station standoff ends. Agreement finally struck. St. Anne preps for 2026 Reggae Sumfest amid readiness doubts. And Cuban healthcare workers share frontline insights in Jamaica.
To Primetime News on air and online at onespotmedia.com, and a special welcome to our viewers on TVJ International in the Cayman Islands. I'm Shamela Pullen. There's also Saturday Sports Special and weather in this newscast, so please stay with us. Details right after the break. Welcome back to Primetime News. Operator of the Harborview Drive Total Energy Station, Howard Mali, confirms an agreement following a standoff with the marketing company on Saturday. Fears of petroleum disruptions arose after the company decided to replace him with a younger dealer. He spent 43 years at the location. Our news center spoke to Mr. Mali following a lengthy meeting with representatives of the marketing company.
We argued about it this morning and everything has been settled amicably. Yes, I'm satisfied where it is at this point. Very satisfied.
St. Anne gears up for the 2026 Reggae Sumfest. But behind the scenes, serious doubts over readiness. Hal Sheinberg tells us more.
News that Reggae Sumfest has relocated for 2026 might have dampened the spirit of residents and business operators in Montego Bay, but stakeholders in St. Anne are beaming with joy. Chairman of the St. Anne Municipal Corporation, Michael Belnavis, says the staging of the event will be a major economic boom for the parish.
It's a great industry, and we want to take advantage of that industry because the municipal corporation itself makes millions from these parties, from the fees associated, the posters.
But amid that excitement is a long-standing issue of traffic congestion when large entertainment events are held in the parish. In fact, last August, the police faced the heat after an event held at the Puerto Seco beach in Discovery Bay caused a traffic nightmare, leaving motorists fuming. Head of the St. Anne Police, Superintendent Carlos Russell, says he's taken note.
We would have had huge event at Discovery Bay since, but we would have put in our security plan and traffic plan, and that would have mitigated against any such congestion. And we understand the situation now, and we are better prepared to deal with any eventualities.
Discovery Bay aside, on a typical day, residents bemoan the gridlock along the roadway leading from Mommy Bay, and with the largest reggae festival being staged at Plantation Cove, there are renewed concerns. It's early days yet, but Superintendent Russell says special attention is being placed on the issue.
We know of the traffic concerns, especially along the Richmond Road going to Priory. Hence, we'll be putting a lot of things in place to mitigate against this situation. We'll also be partnering with P-STEP and the Area 2 headquarters to ensure that we police this event and ensure that it runs smoothly.
In the meantime, Mr. Belnavis says partnerships will play a critical role in addressing many of the concerns, but he insists the entertainment sector must be embraced.
There's a lot of money to be made in this arena. So it's an industry, and it's an industry that we're taking advantage of, and an industry that we're promoting. Hence, Ocho-Rios is the party capital of Jamaica.
Hal Shane Burke, TVJ News.
The government has responded to island-wide complaints over entertainment shortages. Entertainment Minister Olivia Grange vows new venues are being identified. Event promoters could soon have more spaces. Details in this report.
Scores of parties and a shortage of venues. That's been the reality of party promoters for quite some time. The complaints about limited venues, increasing restrictions in residential communities, and ongoing challenges in hosting events within urban areas span years.
Them for understand, Jamaica, dancehall, our roots, our culture.
A matter which has placed added pressure on the government's long-promised Entertainment Zones initiative.
There is a lot more to be done, but we have done a lot.
The Entertainment Minister's comments come amid frustration from industry stakeholders who argue that the lack of suitable venues has forced events into unsuitable areas, often leading to conflicts over noise and public safety. TVJ News understands that the race to secure venues is so intense that promoters have to do so way in advance, in some instances up to a year. But Minister Grange insists progress is being made and the process for the establishment of the entertainment zones cannot be rushed.
It takes time. It takes a lot of work, and it involves ministries, department, agencies, and the municipalities. And so we have to do it right. And therefore, it is taking a little time. But this year, we will be rolling out more entertainment zones and identifying locations where we propose to introduce zones.
In the meantime, there are also concerns about the Noise Abatement Act. A few years ago, the police and promoters clashed over issues surrounding the cutoff time for entertainment events. Things have since improved, but amid concerns about some gray areas in the legislation, changes are coming.
At the Ministry of Culture and Entertainment, we feel that it should not be a Noise Abatement Act because entertainment is not noise. It should be sound regulation legislation. So these are all the things we're looking at.
Councillor for the Knockpatrick Division, Carl Smith, is hitting back at comments made by a Member of Parliament for Central Manchester, Rhoda Moy Crawford. This is over her decision to repair a parochial road in the constituency without informing the municipal corporation. According to Mr. Smith, the issue is not that the MP carried out repairs, but the lack of communication.
All right, so persons might say, yes, she's fixing a road. I am not against her fixing any road. But the thing is, when we get our PRF and we have to submit a road, when we submit a road, a particular road, and it is sent up, and when the officers go and look at the road and the road is already fixed, then it takes at least 1 year and 6 months to move that money again.
At a JLP party meeting this week, Ms. Crawford blasted the councillor for his comments. Mr. Smith expressed disappointment that the MP has taken issue with the concern.
The Member of Parliament took offence to that. You are fixing a parochial road, and the decent thing to do is to inform the municipal corporation, because in fact, the parochial road are for the municipal corporation.
Cuban doctors have been the heartbeat of Jamaica's healthcare. This evening, we hear their stories up close on our soil. Ramarda Lines has part 2 of Discharge. The farewell leaves a nation changed.
The University Hospital of the West Indies had 31 Cuban healthcare workers. The St. Joseph's Hospital Eye Care Program, 18. The National Public Health Lab, 7. Bellevue Hospital, 1.
And I hear that they were making quite a positive impact.
That's a Cuban doctor who works in Jamaica. Now, unlike thousands who came through the medical program, he's a Jamaican citizen. I'll call him Dr. 2. He knows that Cuban healthcare professionals have helped to strengthen the local health system. They've served as general practitioners, supported maternal and child health programs, vaccination campaigns, chronic disease management, and health education initiatives.
It's kind of unfortunate that it has come to this because a lot of them who are friends of mine, and you know, they came here with a purpose, wanting to get ahead in life and also to help their family members back in Cuba.
But no more. Are they heartbroken?
Most definitely. Most definitely. And not just here, but anywhere outside of Cuba. Yeah, man, they're definitely heartbroken because they're doing stuff that they can't do in Cuba.
And so, optimism.
Hopefully, this is just like not a permanent thing, but more like a temporary thing.
Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness had a similar outlook in the House of Representatives on Thursday, March 19, 2026.
We continue to be hopeful that some agreement, arrangement, some changes can be made to the program. We continue to be.
Estimates suggest Cuba has roughly 24,000 health professionals in over 50 countries. As of 2017, more than 1,300 worked in Jamaica alone. From 2006 to 2007, 5 Cuban investigators joined the fight against malaria in Jamaica. 2014, Cubans were active in the fight against Ebola and chikungunya. 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic.
They relieved a lot of pressure in the Kingston area, especially eye clinic over at, is it St. Joseph's Hospital? Yeah, which was mostly run by Cuban doctors.
He says there's a reason why so many Cubans go elsewhere.
The possibilities for them to achieve what they have achieved here, very, very slim chance to achieve that opportunity in Cuba. So yeah, man, they're frustrated.
We hear from officials in subsequent parts. Ramarda Lyons, TVJ News.
And it's time for a break. Stay with us. More local stories when we return. Welcome back. Continuing the news. Police in St. Mary are investigating 2 separate killings that happened on Friday. At the same time, they reported significant success from a coordinated security operation across the parish.
The first incident took place at about 9:45 a.m. in Belfield Works. Reports indicate that an argument between 2 individuals escalated into a physical confrontation. During the dispute, one man was injured and taken to hospital by a motorist, where he was later pronounced dead. A male juvenile has since been taken into custody in connection with the incident, and a weapon believed to have been used was recovered. Investigations are ongoing. Later that evening, about 9 p.m., 48-year-old Jordan Murphy, a tiler of Fernandez Gardens in Huddersfield, was shot and killed. Residents alerted police after hearing loud explosions. Upon arrival, officers found Murphy's body lying face down in a pool of blood on a dirt track. The scene was processed and his body removed pending a post-mortem. One resident in his community reacted to the killing.
I know he's a hard-working man, him doing in tiling work or whatever. I know he's a man where all about on site, a lot of big place in work, but I know a man movements differently where him do. You understand? You just don't know about it fully, but I know him is a working man. You understand? Yeah. If anything else, I don't know about that. You understand? Yeah. So, it's just sad to know, say, boy. It's another life put down in a little pass, I say, because the road is not much long making on, So, don't know.
On the same day, police conducted a major operation across several communities, including Three Hills, Charlestown, Port Maria, and Bailey's Vale. More than 100 personnel participated in the exercise, supported by specialized units. The operation resulted in 13 arrests and charges, including 5 persons held on outstanding warrants and 8 for various offences. 19 others were questioned and released. Police say they remain committed to public safety and are urging citizens to resolve disputes peacefully and report conflicts before they escalate. Halshane Burke, TVJ News.
A 64-year-old man who has been living with a gunshot injury for more than a decade is now appealing for help. He is to undergo a critical surgery. Karen Simpson reports.
64-year-old Leroy Salmon says his life changed dramatically in 2015 when he was shot during a dispute. The incident left him with severe injuries to his bladder, forcing him to endure years of ongoing medical challenges.
Because it is 11 years now, I'm going to tell you, it's very painful. Sometimes I even want to go out and I cannot go. Sometimes I want to sleep all night, 2 o'clock at night time, it take me, block up on me, my belly pay me, my private pay me, all my bottom pay me because I cannot sit down, I cannot sleep away this thing.
Since the shooting, Mr. Salmon has been receiving treatment every 6 weeks at the Cornwall Regional Hospital.
They say I must go do some tests, that's there I can get some surgery to done. And I know all the tests are done, result come back, the blood I get damaged, you have to do, then say me have to do a surgery. And I mess up my dockets. I have to go back, take up back a new one. I have to go back, go find money, if I go do back, they test them all over again, get back the result. And all what they do when I go back every 6 weeks for my client there, look for my docket and say go change catheter, they not tell me anything about my surgery. I must say machine a good, machine this and machine that, I have to go do it private. And say them say now this is the amount of money. But them say me have to get to do it private.
That major surgery will cost approximately $1.3 million, while bedding and post-surgery care could exceed $800,000. The 64-year-old says the financial burden is far beyond what he can afford.
So at no time, you will have pain me, I tell you. Sometimes I want to go do one little work. As I go out, I just say, antum out. As I cut 1 year, I have to run and go back home because the machine, I say, come like it pressure it down to the blood that was at the tube there inside of my belly.
Mr. Salmon says despite the challenges he has faced over the years, he remains hopeful that generous individuals and organizations will come forward to help him get the life-changing surgery he desperately needs.
I'm 64 now, and when my mother died, my father died, I have no help. I don't come from a healthy family. We say, why somebody can jump up and help me. So I just appeal to the public out there as someone who hear my voice and can assist me with kindness. I pray to God that they reach out, God speak to them, and they can know when I got through.
Anyone who would like to assist Mr. Salmon can contact him at 876-773-5673. Carrie Simpson, TVJ News.
And we take another break. International stories are next.